Here we are again. Another episode of The Marian Cabral Show. And this is your host once again, Marian Imperial Cabral.
Okay. Everybody say, oh, 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 na 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 na, oh, 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 na 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 na, oh, 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 na 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 na.
And what are the exciting things we have to watch for at TMCS for an hour? Linyun Hills, Kagsawado Wings, and ang masarap na kainan sa Legazpi City, ang Eat All, Eat Cool. Ang iba't ibang opinyon ng mga kabataan tungkol sa pagsali sa fraternity, abangan sa K-Tara. Sa Bidang Bicolano, kilalanin natin ang mga Bicolano writers sa pamamagitan ni Ginang Dud Santos. Sa Tabang Bicol Mall, patuloy na tumutulong ang The Marian Cabral Show sa mga nangangailangan, lalong-lalo na sa medical at scholarship grants. Kaya po, huwag na kayong lumipat ng channel. Samahan niyo po ako sa isang oras upang baguhin ang buhay ng isang karaniwang Bicolano. As we may change, for after all, we are a catalyst of change.
Think of when we were together, like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and it's an ache I still remember.
Cagsawa Ruins is one of the most visited places in the area, which showcase a wide variety of native products, handicrafts, and t-shirts with native scenes and designs. It is just about 8 kilometers away from Legazpi Central District. It is believed that it came from the word kag, meaning owner, and sawa, meaning snake. It could also mean overabundance or too much.
The Marian Cabral Show is brought to you by the following sponsors. Mark 7 Travel and Tours. For your affordable travel, both local or abroad, the right place for you is Mark 7 Travel and Tours. We offer visa assistance for all countries, airline ticketing for both inbound and outbound passengers, and low rates for tour packages any part of the world. For inquiries, call 473-0922 or 0927-5505212 and 0908-8833-628, or you can email us at mark7travelandtours@gmail.com or visit our website at mark7enterprise.com. Mark 7 Travel and Tours is located at 2nd floor, Alvarez Building, number 36, General Luna Street, Naga City. At Mark 7 Travel and Tours, we value your travel.
Bodega has been growing in years. Now in its newest building at Elias Angeles Street, Naga City, Bodega Home Plus, now with greater product lines. Bodega is not simply an appliance store. It is a one-stop shop for all home needs. Bodega Home Plus, your newest home buddy. Bodega Home Plus, where you find glasswares, kitchenwares, appliances, plasticwares, home furniture for kitchen, living room, and bedroom. Bodega Home Plus, where you also find office tables and chairs, telephone units, laptops, personal computers, printers, photocopiers, digicam, and DSLR camera. Bodega Home Plus, your new home buddy, is owned and managed by Mr. Joseph Cabral. Set up a great home. Be with your buddy, Bodega Home Plus.
My name is Hilary Rosales. I am a member of Alpha Phi Omega. So, our fraternity's objective is mainly to promote leadership, develop friendship among the organization. At lalong-lalo na is to serve the community, the nation, so the school, and then also the fraternity as well. So, yung organization namin is mainly involved in service projects, nakawa kami ng mga outreach, nakakaroon din kami ng mga maraming activities actually, marami. So, in our fraternity, we will learn a lot. Lalo-lalo na, we will develop your leadership as well. So, you will gain lifelong friendships, and then, ayun, you get the opportunity to be involved to the community. The vision of our organization, kasi yung Alpha Phi Omega is collegiate-based. So, hindi kami kumukuha ng mga members outside the school, or yung mga out-of-school youth. So, lahat ng mga members namin are college students actually. That's why you can see our members, very prominent sila all over the Philippines. So, meron dyan mga, si Vice President Inay, marami, si mga senators, congressmen. So, ang dami kung isa-isahin ko sila lahat. So, kaya, we are collegiate-based fraternity. So, our fraternity's vision is to be the premier service-based leadership development organization in the campus. So, yun lang naman ang vision ng aming organization. Kahit nakikita ko yung, halimbawa, yung mga hazing, yung mga gulo-gulo. So, kaya, ano yun, parang nag-join pa rin ako kasi parang in my fraternity, iba pa kasi yan eh. Sa APO, I saw something different sa APO. That's why I joined. Meron, kanya-kanyang reason yan eh. So, like me, kasi my parents are also member. So, yung dad ko, member ng Alpha Phi Omega. So, nakita ko na rin, parang meron na rin akong background kung ano ba talaga yung APO. So, kaya ako nag-join. So, yung pag-service nila, so, may maganda rin na ako nakikita sa fraternity. Personally, yung personally perception ko when I joined the fraternity, syempre, hindi ko pa siya alam before. So, medyo natatakot ako before. Syempre, yung stereotyping about hazing, yung violence, syempre, hindi ko rin alam kung ano papasukan ko before. So, yun yung perception ko before I joined the fraternity. So, pagdating sa mga advantages when it comes to joining a fraternity, marami naman. Para ka rin lang kasi nag-join ng isang group or organization. When you are in college, hindi lang siya, di ba, hindi lang naman tayo puro mag-aaral, gain ng knowledge, skills. So, we have to go more than just learning inside the classroom. Parang, you can also broaden your experience whenever you join the organization. Lalo-lalo na when you are involved in the activities of the organization, kung officer ka, so you will develop your skills in socializing with people, developing your personality as a whole. And then, you get to broaden your connections with other people, even outside the school. So, ayun, hindi nga lang kailangan nasa tamang lugar ka talaga. Hindi lang naman kasi lahat ng fraternities ay maganda. So, you have to choose the right one, the right group for you. Kasi, who you are with, ganun rin ang magiging epekto sa'yo. Depende sa tao yun, diba? When you think about something bilang isang disadvantage, so magiging disadvantage talaga sa'yo. May mga members din kasi ng fraternity na parang makikita nila parang since members sila, nawawalan sila ng time sa school, nawawalan sila ng time sa other friends nila, and then maybe nakakaroon sila ng experience na stereotype sila bilang isang fratman na ito, ng bububog, na pagdating sa violence, hazing. So, many people think of fratmen na ganun. So, medyo masamang effect din yun para sa amin. Pero, it depends on the person as well. So, sometimes, we learn to deal with it na lang. Then, nalalaman na lang namin kung paano namin sila i-cope up. My message for the youth, huwag niyong i-close yung mind niyo to the possibility of going inside a fraternity. Diba? We have to be open kung ano man yung opportunity na pumapasok sa atin, sa buhay natin. Lalong-lalo na kasi, sayang naman kung pagdating niyo sa college or paglaki niyo. So, maganda na rin na may napapasukan tayo mga organizations, diba? Marami tayong nakikilala, and hindi lang siya puro project or hindi lang siya puro seryoso. We can also have a lot of fun when you are in an organization. Hindi lang naman siya about APO, but you can join a lot of organizations as well. Yung nga lang, APO is one of them na talagang ma-develop yung personality mo talaga. So, okay.
Para sa akin, ayoko mag-join ng fraternity kasi I saw how my friends suffer through joining such fraternities. Kasi naalala ko when I was in high school, I have this friend na parang hindi siya nakakapag-continue sa pag-study niya dahil sa mga natamo niyang mga pasa and sugat dahil sa frat na nasalihan niya. So hindi na ako nagdalawang isip or nag-hesitate na once na may nag-invite na mag-join sa ganito. Parang since I have this experience, actually hindi ko experience ng ibang tao na nakita ko kung paano sila nag-suffer, para nagkaroon ako ng idea na dapat hindi mag-join kasi baka makasama lang sa akin. So, that's it.
Bodega has been growing in years. Now, in its newest building at Elias Angeles Street, Naga City, Bodega Home Plus, now with greater product lines. Bodega is not simply an appliance store. It is a one-stop shop for all home needs. Bodega Home Plus, your newest home buddy. Bodega Home Plus, where you find glasswares, kitchenwares, appliances, plasticwares, home furniture for kitchen, living room, and bedroom. Bodega Home Plus, where you also find office tables and chairs, telephone units, laptops, personal computers, printers, photocopiers, digicam, and DSLR camera. Bodega Home Plus, your new home buddy, is owned and managed by Mr. Joseph Cabral. Set up a great home. Be with your buddy, Bodega Home Plus.
The Marian Cabral Show is brought to you by the following sponsors. Mark 7 Travel and Tours. For your affordable travel, both local or abroad, the right place for you is Mark 7 Travel and Tours. We offer visa assistance for all countries, airline ticketing for both inbound and outbound passengers, and low rates for tour packages any part of the world. For inquiries, call 473-0922 or 0927-5505212 and 0908-8833-628, or you can email us at mark7travelandtours@gmail.com or visit our website at mark7enterprise.com. Mark 7 Travel and Tours is located at 2nd floor, Alvarez Building, number 36, General Luna Street, Naga City. At Mark 7 Travel and Tours, we value your travel.
We're back here at the Marian Cabral Show. I'm the co-host, Toots Territorio, and we're here to feature an interesting personality I met a few days ago. Her name's Doots Santos. And it's interesting because she came up with a poetry reading and in Bicol, among some of the poets that we have here. And Doots, would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, this was actually a project of Kabuling Bicol. It's a small group of writers, mostly poets. Some of them are essayists and fictionists as well. There are only 6 of us. And we thought a good comeback activity would be a poetry performance, but on something new, something different for the Bicols. And this was erotic. We decided on the theme of erotic poetry. Initially, we thought we would call it kitik, which is to tickle. But after some brainstorming, we decided to make it giro, which is the effect of being tickled. And we held this just last Saturday, together with the president, who is Estelito Jacob. He's a teacher at Camarines National High School. We also have Frank Peñones, who is a veteran writer. He's also from Ateneo de Naga. He's from Iriga. He also writes in Iriga Bicol, by the way, and Naga Bicol. And we have June Pessimo, Ernesto Pessimo Jr., who is a principal of a public school here in Naga. We have Marisa Riorizo Redburn. She's our treasurer, and of our finest poets as well. And Rizaldi Manrique from Irida as well, and myself. So we are the Kabuli, helping one another establish and sustain Bicol literature, writing in the Bicol language. Well, there has been a literary renaissance of Bicol literature since maybe I'd put it at 2000. The writers of Bicol pledged to continue this renaissance, to continue making literature in the languages, in the Bicol languages, flourish and bloom. And we'll come out with many poetry performances. This is not the first one. Perhaps it's the first in the theme of poetry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But we've had other poetry performances. We've had the literary in Bicol.
Yeah. It's nice to have these tools because you see, I believe that things like this are the ones that's able to let the soul of people give vent to its expression in sessions like this.
Yes.
And how were you able to get together your group?
From my end, I used to teach at Ateneo de Naga, and this is where I met Rudy Arano. He's passed away, but I would credit him for introducing me to literature in the Bicol languages. He taught Bicol literature, in fact, and this was after Father James O'Brien.
Yeah.
No, that's long ago, and then Rudy continued that advocacy in the 80s.
That's good.
And we presented Romeo and Juliet in Bicol.
In Bicol?
Yes, it's translation, and we had a good audience. So we continued doing that, and when I did my PhD, I decided to write on the marginalized writers of Bicol. There were writers, but the women writers in particular were unknown. So I decided to research on this, and I found more than 100 Bicolana women writers in the 20th, from the perspective of a person who lived in the 70s. So for example, we're going to have elections soon. So I think that the poets, the writers should get out of their ivory towers, in a way, out of their cafes, and go down to the fisher folk, to the laborers, to the grassroots, to the urban poor, and write, perform there about things, about our ideals, about our aspirations. And then from there also get poets from among the folk, because there are. They just don't have the same advantages as those who go to academia. So that's my personal view, and I think many of my colleagues also believe in that.
I feel that would be some bit of a challenge to be able to bring the poetry, especially people poetry, to the level of the man on the street. You mentioned that you're going to go to the barangays. You mentioned especially about the oncoming elections. And how would the mix happen?
Maybe we can learn from what a colleague of mine at the Ateneo did before. She wrote environmental plays, ecological plays. For example, she has one on marine ecology. And she actually brought her play to the coastal areas of Bicol. And she produced it and she staged it among the fisherfolk to educate them on, against dynamite fishing, against...
Who's this?
This is Dr. Lina Reyes. She's one of my inspirations, and she's one of the writers I featured in my book. So we can learn a lot from her. But poetry is different from a stage performance. It's similar, but it's also different. On the other hand, we also have folk forms like the tigsik, which is like tagay, balagtasan kind of thing, but using gin, using wine, and you can do a lot of witty things with the tigsik.
And the tigsik is unique to Bicol.
Yes, I believe so. I haven't seen it in all the other regions, literature.
I have a batchmate who's based in San Diego, California. His name's, we call him Banto Uwira. and he has come up with a lot of tips in our exchange on Facebook. And it's so interesting to be reading that after a long while of not listening to a tiksik.
There's actually a Facebook group called Tiksikan.
Really?
Yes. And there is a column in Nicole. It used to be written by Aida Cirujales. We call her the Tiksik Queen. She can write it. She can.
It's like speaking in extemporaneous.
Yes,
She could write on tiksik.
Yes, and she could even deliver.
Yeah.
She's pretty good. Now she's taking a break.
Is she more pretty or more good? She's pretty good.
Pretty good.
So, dudes, what would you like to leave as a message to would-be, Bicolano who would like to do tiksik or would like to do a poetry reading or be a part of your group? What message would you like to leave them?
I would say for now, keep reading. That's one problem with writer wannabes. They want to be writers, but they don't read enough. And that is reading would be what would feed, what would get into their writing. So maybe start with that.
Thank you so much, dudes. I'd like to thank dudes for giving us this opportunity to be with her. I congratulate you for your effort.
Thank you
so
Just
much.
Anhabihang sa daghan, sa dapan, sa taban, masakat sa daghan. Ay, pagka na mga kulabaw nagsasarayaw, kalipat tutulog.
Nagmalungkot mo soya, ang gamot ko, uya, ang kuhit mo, iapon mo na. Alagad mahalik ka na, ang imong pingga, luhay-luhay mo ng tiga-alsa. Ang nabil ko, malamit na. Basa-basa ng gaan mo, ang kaimpiruhan ka ng hawak mo.
Bodega has been growing in years. Now, in its newest building at Elias Angeles Street, Naga City, Bodega Home Plus, now with greater product lines. Bodega is not simply an appliance store. It is a one-stop shop for all home needs. Bodega Home Plus, your newest home buddy. Bodega Home Plus, where you find glasswares, kitchenwares, appliances, plasticwares, home furniture for kitchen, living room, and bedroom. Bodega Home Plus, where you also find office tables and chairs, telephone units, laptops, personal computers, printers, photocopiers, digicam, and DSLR camera. Bodega Home Plus, your new home buddy, is owned and managed by Mr. Joseph Cabral. Set up a great home. Be with your buddy, Bodega Home Plus.
Medical assistance. Bukas po ang Marian Cabral Show para tabangan kamo. Ilan sa Bicolania. Magringo nada, magkamarinis tour, magligas po magbasbake o store sugon. Or katando anes, handa po kami magtabang sa Indo, not just sa medical na paagi, kundi man ang mga scholarship grant nang pwede pong makatapang sa Indo. So for those who are interested po, ang numbers mo po, yun 0987-619-8752 or 0908-833-3628 or mag-upload po kamo sa opisina ko, Mark 7 Enterprise, Lodge Travel and Tours, and the Marian Cabral Show Office. Ang number po ining 4730922. So ining segment na ini po, mapaaram kami, and sana po makatabang po kami sa Saint Lucas. For this, thank you so much.
The Marian Cabral Show is brought to you by the following sponsors. Mark 7 Travel and Tours. For your affordable travel, both local or abroad, the right place for you. is Mark 7 Travel and Tours. We offer visa assistance for all countries, airline ticketing for both inbound and outbound passengers, and low rates for tour packages any part of the world. For inquiries, call 473-0922 or 0927-5505212 and 0908-8833-628, or you can email us at mark7travelandtours@gmail.com or visit our website at mark7enterprise.com. Mark 7 Travel and Tours is located at 2nd floor, Alvarez Building, number 36, General Luna Street, Naga City. At Mark 7 Travel and Tours, we value your travel.
Tapos na naman po ang isang oras ng magandang usapan. Sana po nakadulot kami ng konting kaligayahan sa hapon. Please watch us again every Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. via PBN TV5 and DZLK. Please also like us on Facebook. Just type The Marian Cabral Show. We would like to thank the following: Eat All, Be Cool, Bubble Town Tea House, and Avenue Plaza. Again, this is your host, Marian Cabral, saying goodbye and God bless.